to the lingering strike by ASUU, where the federal government has now taken the case to the National Industrial Court. Our correspondent Celestina Iria joins me for more on this development. Celestina, it does seem as though negotiations have broken down. We understand that there is a new panel that has been set by the federal government, but again, the case has now been taken to court. Talk to us more on this and what played out in court today.
Okay, well, Precious, this is not the first time that the federal government will be setting up a panel to look into the issues raised by ASUU. And we've had panels set up in the past, and also before we had the BRICS panel, and also this panel. What will be different? The issues here now at the industrial court is the issue of payment. The ASUU is saying that they would want to be paid using UTAS, but the federal government is talking about the IPPIS, as they said that they are the paymaster. ASUU cannot determine how they should be paid. And the federal government is also alleging that the UTAS which the ASUU is proposing went through vulnerability and stress tests conducted by NITDA, and that application did not succeed, it failed. And also talking about the no pay, no work, which the federal government is proposing, that if members of ASUU do not return back to the classroom, they will not be paid. And ASUU now is saying that no work, no pay. If they don't work, they won't be paid. So it's more like a contradiction. Although that they made some requirements, or they made some issues which they raised in the agreement had in 2009, ASUU may not be quite satisfied, but they can say if the issue of UTAS and IPPIS is resolved, they can return back to their classrooms.
So is responding to this. We know that the last time there was any conversation about ASUU and the federal government, it was on the fact that the federal government has set up a committee made up of vice chancellors and pro-chancellors of universities, public universities. And one thought that, government will wait for that panel to come back with its reports. But now there is a case in court. How is ASUU reacting to all of this?
Well, counsel to ASUU, Femi Falana, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, said that the federal government suit at the industrial court may be in reaction to the suit filed by SERAP, because SERAP had last week filed a suit against the federal government, urging the court to compel the federal government to fulfill the agreement reached by ASUU and the federal government. But before the committee, the 14-man committee, can come up with a recommendation, the federal government filed a suit at the industrial court. Well, it's not really a suit per se as it is now, because it came as a form of referral by the Minister of Labour through using the Trade Dispute Act. But the courts today, and also Femi Falana raised that the act at which the minister used in raising the referral is an old act. So counsel to the federal government asked the court for time so they can properly file processes and serve on the respondent, which is ASUU. But though Mr. Falana also noted that in the referral, the federal government raised issue as to why they brought ASUU to court, which is the issue of ASUU demanding to be paid using UTAS, and also if the members of ASUU can ask for payments when they've not worked. So far, this is the issue that was before the industrial court today, and the court adjourned to 16th, which is Friday, so that parties can file and serve processes.
And we also know that the particular judge, Polycarp Haman, says he is a vacation judge. Does that mean that the case is on hold pending when there is an actual judge for this case? What does that mean for the entire case?
Well, along the Federal High Court and Industrial Court, they are on vacation. So usually every court, while on vacation, have vacation judges to sit on very important matters or matters that are time-bound. And in this particular instance, we can say the issue between federal government and ASUU is a very important issue because it's been going on for over 8 months, and students at home. Yes, the judge appointed today is a vacation judge, but he said on Friday a new judge will attend to the case because vacation for the court will elapse on the 26th of this month.
Thank you so much, Celestina. Keep an eye on that story for us. Our correspondent, Celestina Iria, live for us in Abuja.